What's up, YouTube? This your boy B-Boy Fact Shiny. Today I'm going to do my WWE Smackdown review on highlights. You guys new. Hit that like button, helps YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to my channel. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and TikTok will be down below in the description. Let's get started. Now, last night Smackdown was a good show. That's all I gotta say. In-ring segment by Rey Mysterio. This was a good segment by Rey Mysterio. Mysterio says he is feeling the hurt and pain that a lot of other parents can relate to. Roman Reigns tossed his son Dominic like a bag of bricks all the way to the floor. Mysterio will never forget the sound of that helpless look in Dominic's eyes. Mysterio will never forget that the man who did this to him. Roman Reigns. Mysterio says he can't wait. He can't wait one more day. Mysterio wants the match tonight. Mysterio says he knows Reigns accepted the challenge last night, but Mysterio wants to hear it from Reigns himself. The Hell in a Cell lures around the ring. Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman walk out on the stage. Reigns says what he does to Mysterio was worse than what he did to Dominic. Reigns asks Mysterio if he's sure. Mysterio says he never been more ready in his life. Roman Reigns says he tried to do it to Matility, but now he does it his way. Roman Reigns storms off. That was a good segment by Rey Mysterio. So we get Apollo Crews and Commander Aziz versus Kevin Owens and Big E. This was a pretty good tag team match. Before the match starts, Sami Zayn walks down to the commentary desk. Big E suplex Apollo Crews. Big E tags in Kevin Owens. Big E splashes Apollo Crews. Kevin Owens lands at the same time. Apollo Crews kicks out. Crews tags in Aziz. Aziz boots Big E in the face. Big E falls out of the ring. Aziz body slams Big E out on the floor in front of Sami Zayn. After the break, Aziz works over Big E. Commander Aziz missed an elbow drop. Apollo Crews tags in and knocks Kevin Owens off the apron. Apollo Crews drops Big E with the enziguri. Apollo Crews picks up Big E for a DVD on the apron. Big E escapes and hits a ground buster on the apron. Big E tags in Kevin Owens, who flattens Apollo Crews with a swanton. Apollo Crews kicks out. Kevin Owens hits a pop-up power bomb. Apollo Crews kicks out. Aziz attacks Kevin Owens in the ring. Aziz forces Big E with a clothesline outside the ring. Aziz slams Kevin Owens into the ring post. After a distraction from Sami Zayn, Aziz hits a uppercut version of the Nigerian nail. Aziz pins Kevin Owens. The winner of the match, Apollo Crews and Commander Aziz. Pretty good tag team match. After the match, Aziz hits another Nigerian nail on Kevin Owens. Alright, let's move on. So we get backstage. Kevin Owens walks in Sonya Deville and Adam Pearce's office. Kevin Owens is in the middle of coughing fit. Kevin Owens says he wants Sami Zayn. Pearce says Owens can have his match Sunday at Hell in a Cell. That segment was pretty funny when Kevin Owens was coughing the entire time. I laughed at that part. But anyway, battle for the crown. King Corbin versus Shinsuke Nakamura. This was decent. It was just decent for what it was. But I'm glad Corbin is not the king. It's not wearing the crown anymore. I'm glad that's over with. Corbin rolls up Nakamura for a 2 count. Corbin missed a strike in the corner. Sliding German suplex by Nakamura. Nakamura ends up in front of Boogs. Boogs plays a nasty riff as Nakamura pose. After the break, Corbin lands deep 6. Nakamura kicks out. Corbin pounds on Nakamura while screaming that is his crown. Nakamura locks Corbin in a sleeper. Corbin gets to his feet. Corbin swings Nakamura away. Nakamura lands a sliding knee. Corbin kicks out. Corbin managed to hit a sloppy German suplex. Nakamura responds with a few placed knees to Corbin's head. Nakamura calls for the Kinshasa. Corbin counters with a clothesline and turns Nakamura inside out. Nakamura kicks Corbin in the head. Nakamura hits 2 flying knees off the second rope. Nakamura tries another, but Corbin catches him in midair. Nakamura knees Corbin in the face as he tries to hit a choke slam. Nakamura almost decapitates Corbin with the King shouts out for the win. The winner and new King of the Ring, Shinsuke Nakamura. After the match, Nakamura sits on the throne on the stage. Rick Boogs crowns Nakamura. Thank God that Baron Corbin's not wearing the crown. I'm glad that's over with. He can be the Long Wolf. Baron Corbin can be the Long Wolf now. That's all I gotta say. Let's move on. Alright, in-ring segment, Bianca Belair. Belair says it felt good putting Bayley in her place last week. It's just like a bully to be able to dish it out but not take it. Belair tells Bayley to come in the ring so they can get this over with. Bayley no show. Belair says she isn't the little kid who second guessed herself besides on the opinions of others. Belair fought to get to this point and now she's a loud, proud and logically herself. Belair wanted to say this to Bayley's face, but she keeps dodging her. Belair says she wants Bayley in Hell in the Cell. Bayley won't be laughing when the bell rings and the match is over, and Belair is announced as still a Smackdown Women's Champion. Bayley finally make her way to the ring. Bayley takes a swing at Belair. Belair ducks and lands a series of punches. Bayley kicks Belair in the gut. Bianca Belair tosses Bayley out of the ring. Belair slams Bayley into the commentary desk. Belair tries to toss Bayley over the barricade, but Bayley lands on her feet. Bayley grabs Bianca Belair's braid and pulls her into the barricade. Belair is clutching at her gut. Bayley sends Bianca Belair back into the ring. Bayley knees Belair in the head. Bayley roll plants Belair. Bayley stands on Belair's braid as she poses with the title. All of the screens in the Thunderdome switch to the image of Bayley holding up the title. Some people say that Bayley does not need a match at Hell in a Cell, but that match is happening at Hell in a Cell, so it's going to be Bianca Belair versus Bayley for the WWE SmackDown Women's Champion. That match is happening. But anyway, let's move on. Backstage, Jimmy Uso walks into Roman Reigns' locker room. Jimmy says he thought about what Reigns said last week, and Reigns is right. Jimmy may not agree with everything Reigns does, but they are family. Reigns asks where Jay is. Jimmy says Jay isn't spoken to him all week. Jimmy says if Reigns needs him, Reigns cuts Jimmy off and says no. Reigns needs Jimmy to find Jay. They are strongest when they are together. Reigns will handle business like he always does. Okay, so we get Angelo Dawkins versus Otis. Alright, cool. I like this new look by Otis. I like this new look. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Dawkins' shoulder is wrapped from Otis' attack last week. Gable cheap shots Dawkins. Dawkins chased Gable. Otis runs over Dawkins. Gable and Otis launch Dawkins into the ring steps. Gable dives off the apron and knees Dawkins in the head. Gable grabs Dawkins for a German suplex. Otis hits the ropes and hits a running discuss Larry as Gable German suplex Dawkins. Dawkins ends up outside the ring. Referee checks on Dawkins. No contest. Alright, let's move on. So, backstage, Seth Rollins interrupts Cesaro's interview. Cesaro wants to fight. Rollins says they have their match Sunday. He just wants to talk. Rollins tells Cesaro that he discussed him. Everything Cesaro stands for is a disgrace. Rollins doesn't respect Cesaro. Rollins is going to show Cesaro and everyone like him what he deserves when he put him in his place. Cesaro says he respects everything. Rollins says that he respects him as a competitor. Cesaro puts Seth Rollins over in his chair. Cesaro says He'll see Raw Sunday. Alright. So we get the Universal Championship Hell in a Cell match. Roman Reigns versus Rey Mysterio. This match was good and it's well done, but they could have waited until Sunday. But it is what it is. But the one negative thing about doing this match, it had 2 commercials. So you make me miss 5 to 6 minutes of this match. Why don't you go to a split commercial break, have a match on the right side and have a commercial on the left side. But anyway, the match was good and well done. As soon as the bell rings, Mysterio grabs a chair and hits Roman Reigns with it. Reigns pulls the chair away from Mysterio. Mysterio sprays Reigns with a fire extinguisher. Mysterio hits Reigns in the head with a fire extinguisher. Mysterio hits Roman Reigns in the head with a toolbox. After the break, Mysterio kicks a chair into Roman Reigns' back. Mysterio chokes Roman Reigns with a chair. Mysterio wraps a chair around Roman Reigns' neck. Mysterio slams Reigns in the chair into the ring post. Reigns headbutts Mysterio. Reigns charges in, but Mysterio sidesteps. Roman Reigns crash headfirst through a table. Mysterio tries to continue his assault, but Reigns lands a few elbows. Mysterio tries a hurricanrana, but Reigns puts on the brakes. Roman Reigns swings Mysterio into the cell over and over again. After the break, Reigns lands a Superman punch. Roman Reigns tries a spear, but Mysterio counters with a drop kick. Mysterio lands a hurricanrana that sends Roman Reigns into the ropes. Roman Reigns avoids it with a stiff uppercut. Mysterio hits Reigns with a chair. Mysterio lays a chair on Roman Reigns. Mysterio hits a forward splash. Reigns kicks out. Mysterio dives off the top, but is caught by Roman Reigns. Reigns powerbombs Mysterio from the ring into the cell. Reigns puts Mysterio in a cave. Mysterio taps out immediately. The winner is still your Universal Champion, Roman Reigns. After the match, Jimmy Uso runs down to the ring and raises Roman Reigns' hand. Mysterio starts to pull himself up using the ropes. Roman Reigns grabs Mysterio and puts him in the cabinet again. And Smackdown goes off the air. Overall, Smackdown was a good show, but one takeaway while doing this match, it had some commercials. So they made me miss 5 to 6 minutes of this match, but the match was well done. The match was good, and that's all I gotta say. Now Roman Reigns does not have a match this Sunday at Hell in a Cell. That's all I gotta say. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed my WWE SmackDown review and highlights, please drop a like on this video to help the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to my channel. Follow my social media. My Twitter, BigBoyJohnny25. My Instagram, BigBoyFactsJohnny. And my TikTok, BigBoyFactsJohnny. You guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for my WWE Hell in a Cell review and highlights. I'll talk to you guys later, and I'm out of here.